All right, so the NFL season has been over for a bit, and after the Super Bowl, people are saying, "Oh, Tom Brady's the goat." It's over. 7 rings. You cannot defeat that argument because he has 7 rings. He's the automatic goat forever. But you know what I gotta say about that? He is the greatest of all time at motivating his defense, motivating his kickers, motivating drop interceptions, and checking it down every play. That's what he's the greatest at. If you guys want to disagree, I'll show you proof and stats that back it up to why Tom Brady, if you look at all the other GOATs in every other sport, he's nowhere compared to those GOATs. Football is an 11 on 11 sport. How are you going to give credit to one guy if it's 11 on 11 and they play one side of the ball? Right? And also, if you're going to say he's 43, I mean, he's just been getting lucky his whole career. He's been getting the best defenses of all time. And one thing I don't understand is we give credit to these defenses, the 2000 Ravens, the 1985 Bears, the 2013 Seahawks, the 2015 Broncos, as some of the greatest defenses of all time because of what they did in the Super Bowl. But the 2020 Bucks, the 2018 Patriots, and the 2002 Patriots had 3 of probably the top 5 defensive performances in Super Bowl history. But guess what? Tom Brady won 2 of those Super Bowl MVPs, and his receiver won one of the other MVPs. All right, so now I'm gonna get into some stats that show why Brady shouldn't be considered the GOAT, or if he should be considered the GOAT, it should be, say, GOAT by circumstances, because he's not the greatest. Like, he's not the most talented. He's not like LeBron or Jordan, where you look at them and you be like, yeah, those guys are the best. Or Tiger Woods, yeah, he's the best golfer because look at what he's done. I mean, look at the way he golfs. I don't know. Serena Williams. Who's the baseball GOAT? Babe, I don't even know. Tom Brady gets all the credit when he shouldn't get any of the credit. So let's look at the top left passer rating this postseason on drives not set up by opponent turnover. And mind you, he is worse than Russell Wilson, who had one of the worst playoff games of his career, and he still was worse than Russell Wilson. And Tom Brady had 3 games at that time. All right. Some of the conference championships he won. None of those games he had more touchdowns than interceptions, and those were his last 8. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was his last 8 conference championship games, and he's never had. But people say he's clutch. Never had more touchdowns than interceptions in the past 8 conference championship games. Wow, that's the GOAT right there. All right, Tom Brady. Look at his defense. He's never given up more than 43 points in his whole entire career. It took Peyton Manning 3 games. All right, that just shows you right there that Peyton Manning, if he had Tom Brady's defenses, he would have done better. All right, now this showcases Tom Brady's ability to throw the ball deep. I mean, he's had 0 touchdown passes longer than 27 yards. If you want to say I mean, that's a nitpicking stat. Why does Bradshaw have 5 more than Tom Brady? And Bradshaw's not even known as a great thrower. And Bradshaw's been to how many less Super Bowls than Tom Brady? He's been to like 5, I think, and Tom Brady's been to 10. But Terry Bradshaw has that many more. Montana has 4. Montana's been to 4 Super Bowls. Tom Brady's been to 10. Okay, I'm just saying, like all those QBs, Aaron Rodgers been the one. He still has more. Aaron Rodgers been to 1 Super Bowl. Tom Brady's been to 10. Rodgers has 1 more pass over 27 yards to a touchdown. Brady has 0. I'm just saying. Also, guys, stay tuned to the end of the video because there will be more stats like this, just like this on the screen at the end, without me commentating. So, if you want to see more proof that Tom Brady is not the GOAT, just stay till the end of the video. Don't comment without seeing the end. And this is the most unbelievable stat: Super Bowl record when leading offense to 13 or fewer points. Tom Brady is 2-0. So he's never lost when his offense didn't score less than 13 points. Every other QB, nobody has ever won a Super Bowl doing that. That just shows that he's the luckiest QB of all time. All right, guys. So if you're at this point in the video, you're probably gonna dislike it, especially if you're a Brady fan. But I just want you to realize something. I used to be a Tom Brady fan. I used to defend him a lot, and that's when I used to think. I also used to think Michael Jordan was the GOAT. But I looked at it and I'm like, yo, how can you say someone's a GOAT just based on if they win when it's a team sport, especially in football when they play one side of the ball and it's 11 on 11? You know what I mean? Like if you're just gonna look at it and be like, oh, like that's how most Brady fans see it. They see it as, oh, 7 rings, been 10 championships, he's the GOAT. But they don't give context into how other superstars lost their other games, other superstar QBs, like Aaron Rodgers. I mean, his defenses give up 35 points in the conference championship game every time he gets there. Like, what is he supposed to do? Is he supposed to just be like Brady and score 13 points and win? I mean, he can't do it. He can't do what Brady does. So, I mean, I'm going to show you some of the plays where Tom Brady got lucky and they could have went the other way, and you could say other plays that didn't go in Brady's favor, but these are some plays that did. All right, so the first example, Tom Brady throws a pick. It wasn't his fault, but still, I mean, finally something goes unlucky, but something goes lucky for him with a flag that didn't affect the play. Offsides. There's one Super Bowl right there. All right, tuck rule. We all know this one. Another Super Bowl that he could have lost because of a stupid rule. So that's 2 flags, or that's one rule and 1 flag that led to a Super Bowl win for Tom Brady. So he would have 5 right there. You got a dropped interception, and the Falcons. I mean, this game was all on the Falcons. It was not on Tom Brady. He's not the reason they won. They won because the Falcons were incompetent. Like, just look at that drop pick. Falcons could have ran it 3 times, kicked the field goal. Probably would have missed it because Brady's like teams like that he's going up against always miss field goals in the clutch. I mean, they just do. I mean, Brady fans love to say, "Oh, Wes Welker, he dropped the pass, he cost him a Super Bowl." But look, the game before, look at this field goal. I mean, come on, bro. That was the worst field goal attempt in NFL history, and you're like, "Oh, he just missed a field goal. It happens." But guess what? When it's in the clutch for Brady, that never happens. Like, look at this game against the Raiders. Also, because of the tuck rule, makes it in the snow. That's the same range about from what the Patriots or the Ravens kicker missed. So, and he makes another one in the clutch. He's not missing it when he's on Brady's team. All right, game winning kick in the Super Bowl. Doesn't miss. I mean, doesn't miss like the Ravens. I mean, that was all Brady right there. He motivated his kicker. Another game winning kick in the Super Bowl. I mean, these are just examples of why Brady's freaking lucky. And look at his Brady. I mean, he's also a saint off the field. Look at him telling his son. He's like, dude, that's not enough. Go kiss me again, bro. Oh my god, dude. This dude is just freaking. This dude is sick in the head, dude. I'm sorry. Like, he also cheats. Spygate, Deflategate, every gate, doesn't matter. He cheated. Got exposed for it. And Brady fans will say, oh, it wasn't cheating. He cheated. Cheating helped him win. He's a known cheater in the NFL. All right, so for the rest of this video, I'm just going to leave you guys evidence. I'm not even going to talk anymore. I'm just going to show you guys stats. Leave it up to you to decide if you still think Tom Brady's the GOAT. And yeah, peace out, guys. And make sure you subscribe to the channel. And don't dislike this video just because it's not in favor of Tom Brady.